Tell me, do you see it too? The numbers. Tell me, do you see what I see? Yeah. Stop. Listen. Do you see the numbers too? Tell me, do you see what I see? Yeah.
Hey everybody, just getting my bearings. Where are we gonna start from around here, right? Alright. Of course, continuation of George Floyd situation. If you're new here, what we do is basically show you how ritualistically scheduled and rolled out the given reality is to us every single day. Let me think the background music should be alright about that loud. It's been a bit low when I've been skimming back on the videos, or actually not even skimming through the videos. When I'm like uploading and then I'm putting in a comment or something, do you know what I mean? I mean, this playing now is pretty just atmospheric, so should be loud enough. So, George Floyd, we're going to talk about why Jay-Z stepped into the picture. Of course, anytime when specific bodies and characters come in the limelight, there's always relevant numbers behind it. Now, we've got here Kill 28, Thelema 28. I'm sure Riot equals 28 as well. You got the 8 minutes past 8, excuse me, in the evening, and of course the 28 minutes past with the update time. Of course, as we were saying before, but I came across, I don't know if it'd be like you'd say a conflicting article, but if you saw some of my uploads yesterday, there was one saying he didn't die from that. But anyway, keeping up with the news, this is what it's saying. And actually, this is also from yesterday, excuse me, because right now it is the 2nd of June. But anyway, we're just going with what they give us, right? So, we were saying this in the first place. So that's why when I was reading that part of the article and story update yesterday, I was like, huh? You're really saying that? So anyway, killed. Yeah? George Floyd's second autopsy reveals death was homicide from asphyxia, and due to neck compression and back compression. Same thing I was saying. Order at chaos with the treble 2 minutes 22 seconds. Killed equals 26. Riot equals 26. Floyd equals 26. What else we got here? Chaos 19, the 109 on the end. Chaos 26 as well. And of course, Order at Chaos, he had the 2 minutes 22 second video. Homicide 42. I mean, Negro slave. And the rest of the derogatory terms that go with that. And of course, February, Black History Month. February, the only month in Gematria that equals to 42. Again, homicide equals 42. Perfect, of course, with this situation. And of course, again, Zionism, Jesuit, Freemasonry, Masonry, and Saturn, of course, 42. Again, nigger, slave, or slavery, Negro. Got the sacrifice, 46. Again, in Genesis 4:6, it begins with a sacrifice. Again, sacrifice 46. Pretty easy to orchestrate, and you know, again, Civil unrest. Again, the officer equals 44. Officer's age is 44. Kill 44. Execution equals 44. It's that easy, boy. Bit of COINTEL, you know, a bit of placement with some brick pallets and stuff, and with the riot to incite it and trigger it off. And if I remember, it's the other word like causing a fray, but then it would be different because obviously this is COINTEL causing the fray, right? Sure, that was the word that was used in England for like causing a riot. Word I haven't thought of in a while, actually, to be fair. Causing a fray. Anyway, again, so much incremental parts to this story that just make you go, really? I mean, if you haven't yet, checked out the mirrored video from Zach that I just put up. Check out other videos that will be in the like playlist and stuff. So sometimes there's odd stuff, obviously, because I'm not going to mirror everything, but you know. So always check those. They do always get updated, even the coronavirus ones, with other people's work. So much little tidbits again that just, with this story, it's just ridiculous. All clear and concise again when you know the numerology and the numbers behind it, the orchestrated timing that rolls on with, you know, from the NBA restart that's going to be coming up. When is it? 31st of July, Zach said. Leaving 213 days of the year. Of course, death, nigger, racism 213, and of course, racism 99. Look on the officer's top with Eric Garner. Of course, was it Eric Garner 62? Asphyxiation 62. And of course, with the 38th Street, where the latest guy died, asphyxiation also equals 163, of course. 38th crime, 163, RIP, death, kill, cancer, destroy, murder, found dead, and more. 3883, of course. It is clear and evident, man. From songs, again, murder by, is it murder by numbers, by the police? Unbelievable. That came out in 83. Movies with Sandra Bullock, again Sandra Bullock. I mean, all of this again, you know, is very redundant me saying it, but you know, you don't know who's stumbling onto the video. So again, time death RIP 25, he died on the 25th. Ah, and imagine when I saw this, I was like, really? Oh my goodness. Oh my god. So you're telling me Eric Garner, he was supposedly selling cigarettes, and obviously got taken down. I remember racism 99, the guy had the big 99 on his top, the officer. Jugular vein, pressure on the jugular vein side of the neck causes asphyxiation, can cause asphyxiation. Jugular equals 99, and the rest of the 99s that we've unearthed, it's just like, fucking hell, it's getting kind of lengthy now. But you're telling me both incidences have happened to be dealing with cigarettes. So this one now has got a fake dollar bill. So the other one who's selling cigarettes unlawfully or whatever, yeah, gets wrestled down, choked out, etc. And now this guy uses a fake $20 bill. Also, time death RIP equals 20 as well as 25. And imagine, he buys cigarettes. Unbelievable. I mean, crazy. Sad, crazy. You know, you got all those effed up media outlets and anchors. You think they don't know what's going on? Unbelievable. You know? Or at least, you know, a good batch of them that don't, obviously, that understand the numerology and stuff. Come on, of course they know. Know exactly what's going on. Obviously, there's levels to this, right? You know what I mean? So some people don't know. Obviously, some people do know. A good, hefty batch of people. Of course they flipping know. The same people leaving them pallets and dropping bricks to incite the madness and wreck stuff and crazy. It's that simple. What's that? Los Angeles Police Department. And on the other hand, even without them inciting it, but then what would you expect? You know, a lot of frustrated minds. And remember, when you can't pinpoint the frustration as well, you don't realize that it's even more an annoyance on you. Do you know what I mean? Like, you don't even realize that you think that you understand why you're pissed off, but you still don't understand the full mechanics. Do you know what I mean? Fucking hell. So yeah, no shit, Sherlock. Like, of course this is what's going to be happening. And playing with people's emotions and having them think in a certain way, again, controlling the mind's eye, and, you know, through the TV, the smartphone, the outlets, the media. Crazy shit. And again, very easily done. You don't want to understand the simple alchemic nature of where you are and what's been plagiarized in you know, your prolific scriptures, and then understanding law of attraction and just bringing things into manifesting things into reality. You know what I mean? Excuse me. As I always say, fucking hell. Unbelievable. Psst. Wow. Shout out, as always, to all those trying to get the truth out there, even without the Gematria, as long as you're putting out, you know, good, solid information. Again, adding the Gematria to whatever you're doing truly magnifies and amplifies everything. So if you come across this knowledge, try not to get the, you know, cognitive dissonance barrier up. Keep that shit down. Take down all the security guards of the mind. You know, there's many that's been set up, so it's not just one. Recognize and then immediate effectively, you know, take it down. Where logic is there, you know what I mean? Where there's obvious logic to be taken into consideration. I mean, look, they give you a 3-minute, 6-second video again. Racism, 36, as well as 99. So what have we got here? I am the law. Did I change the bit I was on? Hold up. I know I got Trump, a bit of Trump coming up. But anyway, I am the law. I'm sure Donald 38. Of course, White House President, Government 52. We just spoke about 36. I am the law. The 36 Prime 151. I am the law 151. Here's the article. I'm sure Donald's 33 as well. Again, people, police, society, 33. Got the update time. Donald Trump threatens to deploy thousands of troops to end George Floyd protests after White House rioters tear gassed. Sure, Donald Trump's 48. You got the 408 there. There it is. Donald Trump 48. Again, riot 28. Speaking from the Rose Garden on Monday, the president said he'd put thousands of troops on the streets to solve the problem of rioting. Again, what have we been saying? What have we been saying for how long in the community? Unbelievable. Crazy. And now we're living it out. And again, adding fuel to the fire. Since obviously the whole corona stuff and other stuff as well, obviously. You know, terrorism and all that crap. Obviously, the boogeyman is your government. Here we have process the pin, disturbing moment. Black Lives Matter protester with asthma is pinned to ground by cops at George Floyd demo in London. Was George Floyd 56? 65, reflection of, same difference anyway, really. And look, 36 minutes past 8. Are you seeing this? Racism, 36. Unbelievable. Race 18, if I remember correctly. 18-second video. Again, processing, so obviously to do with race. Crazy times. Been a crazy time for the longest time, to be fair. Too long. I just don't get how this information, how they can still be getting away with what they're getting away with. With Gematria knowledge, where you can forecast the news before the fact in the sports and sync stuff up before the fact, or even if not before the fact, you can, still pick things up and see why it happened on that day, or something was released on a day, or a movie or event, whatever the case. With a bazillion ongoing examples that they give us. It's not like we're just trying to make shit up. Oh yeah, we're just trying to string that together and No. I'm not trying to string anything together. You're just trying to get on with life, you know what I mean? Literally, that's all you're trying to do. And now we've got the speed bumps of these scumbag tyrants, etc. Wow, again. You keep my jets cool and my kilojoules low, because if there's any time they want you to spaz out, it's definitely now. Fucking hell, man. 25-year-old woman was detained. Just the same person they're speaking about, I think, right? With the asthma that was on the floor. Your silence kills, you damn right. But the undertone of not understanding, like the undertone, the elephant in the room, the Gematria that's knocking on the door, or it's not reaching your door yet, you haven't been knocked, because the information is just, it's not getting spread how it should be getting spread. I don't understand how there's not a huge domino effect. Again, effective immediately. You come across the information, any channel, I don't care what you may think of, the messenger that you found it from. To not add this to your inventory is just I don't want to say a disgrace. Well, it's depending on who the person is, maybe, and how they, don't look at the information and then put others down to make videos and stuff. But so yeah, you'll be a disgrace like that. But you know what I mean? It's like, how can you not, as I've said this many times before, how is that possible? If you don't like the messenger and you don't want to, give them a shout out and put their links in, then at least, you should be able to clearly see how important this information is. Then obviously, as I said, add it to your inventory. And then you're putting it out yourself. And then you're, those that are following your information or whatever you're putting out, you know what I mean? Domino effect. And it should go on and on and on. Tell me about TikTok, we're same with the kids. How is it all, TikTok and all of this type of stuff? Huh? This shit should be the most viral information right now. And there's a few of us, but it just still seems like literally one person. And I know there's a few of us in this part of the community, but it still seems like, it may also be just one person. You're telling me nobody's not mirroring videos? It's like, come on, man. Crazy. Big channels that know of, Gematria fake news or etc, etc. Man, it's a shame. Could be much more forward with waking up the minds. And obviously you include it with what you're putting out as well, with what you're finding. with what you already was doing before, maybe, or anyway, let's continue. So on to Jay-Z. 20 minutes in. So Jay-Z applauded Minnesota governor for handling over George Floyd case to Attorney General Keith Ellison. Because maybe they call him Hove, right? So Hove personally called the governor to talk about the case and the next steps. So of course I had to have a little check, right? Probably another Boule member here. I can't remember the name of the person that was pointed out via Brother Sanchez, that you can look him up, the representative for the family. So I'm not sure if this is the guy. I don't think it is. I did try and look around, but I didn't come up with anything. I tried to type in Prince Hall of Masons, but I didn't find it. So I'll definitely catch it next time though, because he's been taking down some of his streams, but he said he's going to put them back up. He's put them on private for whatever reason, but he did say yesterday on a stream that he's going to put them back up. So hopefully Brother Sanchez does. So look at this. So straight away, this is the guy that Jay-Z the rapper is stanking. The current governor that we've already tied in. Remember, we've got all the 119s going on. You know, George Floyd 119. We've got the 119 times with the governor and the Black Lives Matter to the establishment date and all of that stuff. And but look, he's currently 56. He's born in 63. Keith Morris Ellison, excuse me. Born 4th of August. I'm sure that's Barack Obama's date of birth as well. 63 again. Racism 63. Unbelievable. You see? Just all syncs up nicely. Assumed office January 7th. Okay, so if you write out his title with his name, 139, right? Why is that interesting? Because of course, the 34th prime is 139. And of course, we've got the life lesson of 34 with the 25th of May with the death of George Floyd. Yeah, if that wasn't enough, Keith Ellison itself also equals 139. Go figure. Oh, why did it back up so far? Oh, I just had the most Twilight phone call as well. Oh my god. Oh my god. Twilight phone call from some authority types. Oh my goodness. Should actually mention it in this video. But without mentioning it fully, I'll just say it's amazing the language barrier, as I've been pointing out, you know, and then understanding the Hegelian dialect, language, old name for God, tetragrammaton, key part of that is grammar, you know, hence again, as we always point out, that's why it says in the scripture, let's go down and confuse them with language. Again, script running, script program, spells casting, unbelievable. And wow, this person was just so, you know, intent in being in their templated form of, you know, how life's been given out to them, rolled out to them, and then what their job is, whatever. As I'm explaining to them, it's actually void your phone call and asking to do what you do. So I'll give them an explanation of why, very nicely, yeah. And please note, guys, this has been going on, without me going into this the situation fully, this has been going on for almost 2 years. More to this situation outside of the news part of the segment of the situation has been going on for about more than 5 years. Yeah, but this specific part has been going on for 2 years. And it just amazes me. It just amazes me. Like, how did you not maybe even, you know, how would I say? I want to use the word be resourceful or sway over, but basically you've come with one thing to say and then I'm saying, actually we need to segue and do that, or get this right person to blah blah blah, but then you don't segue when that is the only route to go, is you have to segue off. So in the end it's like, you know what, do the letter if that's what you want to do, and then we'll take it from there. Not that there's any need to send the letter or the person that you're going to bring accompanying with the letter after that time with the date for somebody to come to the property, because it doesn't make sense, because there's no point for that person to come. You need to send a whole different type of person to do a specific job, which I've been pointing out for 2 years. Crazy shit. Crazy shit. If anybody in the UK that watches my videos, let me know if you deal with the housing association and you deal with Optivo. Yeah, if you deal with Optivo, let me know if you've had any crazy shit with them or anything that you'd like to share, because it'd be really interesting to know. Do you know what? I feel to cut this video, I'm going to do it in 2 parts just in case this thing messes up. So just catch me straight away on the follow through, right?